teams be advised. We're Oscar Mike with the bait.
Sorry, did you just call me the bait?
No.
Yeah, you did. You just called me the bait. Why am I the bait?
No, that doesn't sound like something I'd ever say.
Hey, what's going on here?
Sir, I'm going to need you to step aside. This is a matter of national security.
Yeah, right. I love it. What is this, like a strippergram thing to suck up to Ethan? Gotta love strippers. So dirty. Show us your tits. Show us your tits. Hey, let's see some titties.
Oh.
This you?
Yeah, right here. You did this to yourself.
Critical incident 1 is sexual harassment. In the scene, we can see Calvin is accompanied to his office by the CIA agent, which is Pamela Harris, so that they can find Bob Stone, who is suspected of seeking assistance from Calvin. Then Steve has intervened and he's harassing Pamela Harris and attempted to make fun of her by saying improper things. Pamela Harris, a CIA agent, handled the issues very well and opted to use her taser to simply move him aside and seize him his antiques. What is sexual harassment? Sexual harassment is unwelcome behaviors that is offensive, humiliating or intimidating. It can be either verbal, written, physical, and it could happen whether in person or online. The scene demonstrates how Steve humiliated Pamela Harris by using inappropriate verbal language and by blocking her path. This may have led to her being angry or embarrassed. It demonstrates quite clearly that sexual harassment can take place at any time and any place. Next, we will discuss the effect of sexual harassment. People will appreciate us if we respect other people in workplace and not sexually harass or assault them in any way. On the other hand, as shown in the scene, Steve was plainly acting in an appropriate manner toward Pamela Harris and had to deal with the repercussions of his actions. So for the recommendation, I think Steve should cooperate with the CIA agent and simply follow the command that is provided, and that is all Steve needs to stay out of any potential problems. In the end, it is imperative that we maintain a cautious and professional demeanor at all times in order to project not just the image of a high quality worker, but also the image of a good human being.
I just don't know what's wrong. I mean, the man that I married, the person I knew in high school, he was filled with drive and desire. I mean, we used to sneak off every lunch hour and make out under the gym bleachers. Like that guy, back then, he wanted things, you know?
Hey, I'm sorry I'm late. I couldn't find parking.
No, it's okay. We got started without you. Babe, okay. Calvin, this is Dr. Dan.
Hello, Calvin. Hey.
Oh, shit!
Oh, jeez, what's the matter?
Holy shit. Get behind me. Get behind me.
What?
It's okay, Maggie. It's okay. Just relax. This is a very common reaction in the therapeutic process.
It is? What?
It is. It absolutely is. Calvin, this is a very safe place. Please sit down.
This is not a safe place.
No, honey.
No, this is most definitely not a safe place. Me and my wife are leaving.
Next, for the critical incidents 2, which is impoliteness. In the scene, we can see because of Calvin Joyner is taken aback by the sight of Bob Stone, who has been pretending to be Dr. Dan. He begins the counseling session by using foul language, specifically the term shit. The counseling appointment was initially scheduled by Dr. Dan so that Calvin and his wife could confer with each other regarding the state of their marriage at the current moment. Impoliteness is a negative attitude towards specific behaviors occurring in specific contexts. In the scene, we can see that Calvin has used unacceptable language toward Bob Stone since he was surprised to see Bob Stone sitting on their counselor session instead of Dr. Dan. This behavior, of course, will have an effect on the initial impression that other people have of us. If we continue to act in this manner, it is possible that others will find us unsettling. For the recommendation, despite the fact that he was taken aback by the circumstances, Calvin should definitely exercise self-control. It is necessary for him to work on bettering himself and remaining calm while doing so. The lesson that we could take from this event is that using language that is not proper is never required, and it is never acceptable in any circumstances, especially in workplace.
Never lose, never choose to bruise, do something to us. Talk goes through us.
One more thing. Thanks for securing the satellite codes. You really saved my ass. Your country thanks you.
Just doing my job.
I'm really sorry about your hand. I hope you know that wasn't personal.
Oh, no hard feelings at all, Pam. Besides, everybody makes mistakes. Calvin here thought you were the Black Badger.
Well, no, I don't, no. I
When
don't
we
think
were in the plane, you said, hey,
remember,
Harris is the
I
Black...
think you should. Maybe I...
Mr. Joyner, it was a pleasure working with you. If you ever want a career change, you give me a call.
If I were to give you a call, how would I get in touch with you?
Just pick up any phone in your house. They're all bugged.
You're crazy. You're crazy. Yeah, that's a good one.
And for the critical incidents 3, which is courtesy. In the movie, after Calvin and Bob save the world by arresting Black Badger, the CIA agent Pamela Harris showed them both courtesy and good humor, as well as thanked them for their help and services. The term courtesy refers to an act or remark that was respectful and cautious. Within the context of the scene, we were able to observe CIA agent Pamela Harris demonstrating yet another positive example of her behavior. At the reunion party, she reached out to Bob and Calvin in order to personally thank them for their assistance and service. This action demonstrates that Pamela Harris is really grateful for the assistance provided by Bob and Calvin. And one might assume that Bob and Calvin also feel valued by such actions. We might also put this idea into practice in our everyday lives by expressing gratitude to those who are helpful to us, in particularly our co-workers and other employees. For the recommendation, in the real world, it is essential for us to express gratitude for the assistance provided by our co-worker. A simple thank you would go a long way toward demonstrating our appreciation to them and the respect we have for others. Therefore, if we treat other people with courtesy, they will treat us with the same